I think largely based on anger, but they don't always portray it that way. But one thing I feel, and you've comparing this to earlier periods in history, like the 20s and 30s, when when there was a massive economic depression. I think a lot of what we've seen has come around from the fact that, particularly in the Western developed worlds, and the US is a bit different right now, but there's still a perception that the economy is not great. That economic dislocation that people feel, and then the pressure that they feel, is a big source of why people are willing to back a movement like Brexit or like Trump or other disruptors, because they feel things aren't going well for them. They don't feel like it's good. When the economy is booming, the fear evaporates a bit, because you're like, well, life's good.
Yeah.
My income is growing every year. I managed to buy a nice house. I've got a nice car. My kids can do better than I'm doing. But all these things are being challenged in our world. I'd say in the developed countries, since the global financial crash of 2007, there's never really been any return to growth, and I think that's created a lot of the problems that we see in the world today. And until we see a real return to economic prosperity, I think that kind of appeal of fear, just wanting to shake up and blame what people perceive to be elites will continue.